What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is the Humble Lector, and today we got another 3-pack here from the X-Men 60th Anniversary series, and I'm just super excited to check out this one because I think this one here is, they gave us 3 good characters compared to the previous 3-pack that we have had so far. And this one I managed to get the full pack, whereas this one I kind of got it a la carte. I got the Forge and Jubilee by itself, and I just got the box with it together as well. So in today's video, what I'm going to do, of course, is to check out all 3 of these figures, go through the accessories and articulation, and of course do some comparisons, and of course have a look at them as a whole team. So yes, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Okay, so we're going to start off here with the packaging, and we all know, if you follow the channel, I don't really like all this kind of a windowless packaging, but I think this one here does all right in a sense because it is a 3-pack. I do like the product image you have on front and on the back. You have all the accessories here as well. If we switch it on to the sides, we have the nice of them, all 3 of them all lined up together, and we have the comic image. This is where it was based on and how Hasbro got the idea to sell us a 3-pack by doing this, and finally we have it here. So right now, let's just unbox this bad boy up and see what we have inside. Okay, so just want to show you something interesting about this packaging because normally they don't do this, all this coverage there. It is a nice touch to it compared to if you just give it to us by itself. It is what it is, but I think they did this as well with the Rogue figure as well, the Forge and Jubilee, and we're going to just separate it here one by one. Okay, so finally we got them all side by side with each other, but we're going to check out these figures one by one because I think they do deserve their own time, and I just want to tell you my story with each of them as well. So going on to the next figure here, we have the Banshee figure, which looks really awesome. That head sculpt looks really awesome. And in terms of the accessories on here, we don't have much because we have the cape on him. And we also have the open hands as well. So 2 pairs of hands. We have closed-fisted and this kind of open hands. So this is nothing much, but of course we're going to talk about the head sculpt on this. And I really like this angry firing face here. It looks really expressive. Look at the wrinkles on him and the teeth. As a dentist, I gotta say this one here looks really nice. The tongue as well coming out really good. The head sculpt, the hair on this, a lot of details. They do have that wash on him as well, which looks really nice. And I do like, the wind blowing into him. So you want to put him into some nice flying pose. I think that will be really awesome. So again, I'm just gonna put this to the side and we have closer look on the figure. So this is how it actually looks, really nice. I really don't know where else can I put him. Let me know in the comments which other body mode I can put him in, which he will look really awesome. I'm not very familiar with Banshee. I just, collect his cards. I just, sometimes see him around. And yeah, I'm not really fond of him. He really did a good job in the X-Men First Class. I really like Banshee there. Very interesting character. And yeah, going back to this head sculpt, as you can see that both of them look really awesome. I'm really not sure. I'm not sure which one to use. This one here on the fighting pose, I think really makes a lot of sense. This one here, very stylish and very what's up kind of thing. So just having a quick look on this figure. Other than that, again, it's very similar to the other body molds. Of course, the collar, we have it on the Banshee figure, which is something a little bit newer. Again, so using the same exact body mold as we have seen before. And I do like that the sideburns. You can see here the sideburns is cut off. So when he's powered on, his sideburns run away. When he's back in his normal mode, the sideburns are back on him, which is pretty interesting. It's so funny because I don't think they have reused this head sculpt here, which is really cool. And again, they do have that nice wash on him. So going on to the body mold, nothing much really interesting. Of course, they have added this kind of pins on him to kind of attach the flying cape on him. It is made out of almost a soft material, not a plastic. So just be a little bit careful as you're going to be posing him around into difficult poses because you might stretch this. And if you've seen my channel, I've actually ripped off the retro Storm figure, which was really sad for me because I was just pulling it here and there so it kind of fall off. And this one I think is pretty interesting because they did not put him on his wrist, which was something they did on the Storm figure. So if you're taking out the wrist here, sometimes you might pull off or yank off the cloth and tear it, which is what happened to me. And I tried to actually pull this off, and it's actually quite tight, so I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna damage my figure on the first day. Just to let you guys know, mine was really quite tight. So yeah, let me know if you guys managed to take it out. And again, just go into a quick articulation. Again, very similar. Your head can move up this much, which is pretty interesting. You do have a little bit of a gap here, and you can tilt forward and downwards this much. And if we go on to the side movement, you can tilt all the way. And of course, the hand movement is pretty similar and nothing much. Bicep swivel, ankle pivots, and all that. Pinless joints. You have your ab crunch forward, ab crunch backwards, waist swivel, which again, very, very scary to do this. And you do have your upper thigh swivel. Let me try to go on the legs. You can spread out this much. You can kick forward here, which isn't too bad. And you do have your pinless double jointed knees and calf rotation here, and also excellent ankle pivot as well. And measuring out all these figures here, they do stand in at about the 6.5-inch mark. For Psylocke here, she does stand in at about the 6-inch mark, so pretty decent figures. And boom, here are all the figures except for Storm from this X-Men team suit here. And just to let you guys know, we're going to do a bit of a head sculpt. And oh my goodness, this is kind of reminiscent, because I think Wolverine was just so annoying to make it stand. So I'm going to do some head swaps here with this body, because this is the most plain one, which does help, because with Forge, you have the cybernetic leg, which is a bit annoying, especially if you want to kit bash and do all of that. So with this head, you can actually put on Cyclops here. And this is how he looks. So pretty decent, I would say. I mean, you can see that the back here is black, his suit is blue, but it is the same blue. And we're going to do another head swap. So here he is with the normal Banshee, and he looks really, really awesome as well. No surprises there. And we're going to do another one. And this is with the 3-pack Cyclops, and we have seen this before. I think the body mode doesn't really suit this kind of head, because it looks really, really long in terms of the neck, and the body mode is a little bit too big, but you can kind of do that. And just for another comparison, this is with the older body mode with the newer head, and vice versa. So you can see here that again the body is just too big for the head. This one as well, it doesn't look very appropriate, but I mean with the coat, I mean it doesn't look that bad, but I wouldn't put him on here. Okay, so that is it. We have this whole 3-pack here, the double 3-pack, and I gotta say, I mean, it is a slow burn. Like, we started off with the retro Wolverine, we slowly climb up to these two here, and then we finally have 3. And I'm just gonna put the Cyclops here, because I think his color and his body mode exactly suits this whole team. Although he wasn't on the cover, but I mean, look at it, he just camouflages so nicely on him. So overall, I think I gotta give this whole 3-pack a nice, maybe 8 out of 10. And for each of this figure, I think Gambit, I'll give him a nice, I mean, like, they're all using new body modes, so this one here is an 8 out of 10 for me. This one here is about 7 out of 10. Psylocke as well, maybe 7.5. But overall, as a whole set, I think this was a really solid set. 8 out of 10, I mean, finally, we got it done in, what, 6 months, I think? 3-4 months, which is really, really fast. Managed to complete the whole set. Don't have to wait until end of the year. So yeah, I think a pretty good and decent plan by Hasbro itself. So if you guys enjoyed this video, do click the like and subscribe button down below. Let me know which of these figures did you like the most from this whole wave. And yeah, just let me know in the comments down below. So I'll see you guys in the next one.